All right, immunity is back up for grabs. Today's immunity challenge will test your memory. I will read off a sequence of cards that you must memorize. One at a time, you will reveal a card in the sequence. If you are correct, you move on. If you are wrong, you are out. Last person left wins immunity and is safe from the vote. Your first sequence: Jack of Clubs, King of Diamonds, Queen of Spades, Nine of Diamonds. Go ahead and grab your first card. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
First card, Jack of Clubs. Everyone got it right.
Reveal.
Correct answer, King of Diamonds, Simmons, with the Queen of Diamonds out of the challenge. Greg also out of the challenge with the King of Hearts.
Reveal.
Correct answer, Queen of Spades, Austin, out of the challenge.
Reveal.
Everyone has 9 of Diamonds except Alex, so either the challenge is over or Alex knows he got it wrong. It's 9 of Diamonds.
Turns off his video immediately.
Alex out of the challenge.
All right, here is your new sequence: 10 of Hearts, Ace of Spades, 7 of Clubs, Jack of Hearts, 6 of Clubs. Grab your first card. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Everybody but Jim has the 10 of Hearts. Correct answer, 10 of Hearts. Jim out of the challenge.
Reveal.
Everybody has the Ace of Spades. Correct answer, Ace of Spades.
Reveal.
Lauren has the 7 of Diamonds. John and Lily have the 7 of Clubs. Correct answer, 7 of Clubs. Lauren out of the challenge. Down to John and Lily.
All right, go ahead and grab your next card. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Both have Jack of Hearts. Correct answer, Jack of Hearts.
Reveal.
All right. John has the 6 of Clubs. Lily has the Queen of Clubs. One of you is correct and has just won immunity. The correct answer is the 6 of Clubs. John wins immunity, guaranteed a spot in the final 7.
Good job, John.
Good job, John.
All right, well, congratulations, John. You've won immunity. And that is all that we have for you tonight. So we will see you tomorrow night for Tribal Council.
Well, went to Tribal Council last night, thinking to have some of a game plan, but everybody decided to do poo-poo on that and leave me in the dark and put out Mackenzie. I do get that. Mackenzie was a strong threat, I think just behind John and Lauren, but they decided that Mackenzie needed to go. We did pull John's last idol out, so the idols are being have been used. We know there's a potential idol, but we don't think anybody's gotten that yet. So then right after Mackenzie got voted out, Ian and Morgan said we're gonna have a immunity challenge right afterwards. And that went just about as like every other challenge. I'm right in the middle, not the worst, not the best. So it's on to Tribal tonight. Not sure where I stand. So who knows what's going to happen. We'll see.
Okay, so last night's vote got a little hectic at the end. I think everybody got a little messy. basically the votes were planning. We had, and by we, it was going to be Jim, Alex, Greg, me, Mike. We're going to vote Lauren out. That was the plan until Mackenzie threw out my name to Mike. And it sounded like she started to get people behind voting me or Alex. And Alex, Mike, myself, and Greg are pretty tight right now. So we didn't want the chance for Lauren to use an idol or an advantage and get either me or Alex out. Obviously, I was more concerned about myself. So we basically had to switch it to Mackenzie, and we pulled John in.
We just made magic happen. We can continue to make magic happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Mackenzie throwing John under the bus at Tribal 2?
Oh my God. I was just like, whoa.
When she said that, I was
You think
like,
this is going to make
damn.
me not vote for you right now?
Yeah, right.
I was like, those kahunas.
The fact that Mackenzie thought she could trust me is just ridiculous.
She messaged me.
Ridiculous.
She messaged me right before Tribal. She was just like, "You're safe, but there's a third plan. Mike Simmons came up with it. Like,
Yeah,
we'll
it was to
talk
get you out,
after."
Mackenzie.
Literally, that was the third plan. But she tried to pin the plan on Alex on Mike, when obviously that wouldn't. Mike voted her out. So
That was
I saw that.
Yeah. That is not the case at all. Unless Lilly figures out this advantage.
There's no way.
And like, we weren't getting anywhere with it.
We all looked at it. There's no way she's going to figure it out.
I was stunned when I was shown it. I said,
I
I have no idea what the hell this means.
No, I keep looking at it. It's like, this means nothing.
Mm-mm.
But both of you voted the way you said you were voting tonight, and I
Yep.
trust you.
That's what I
Now-
said.
And now I just know that there's no way in hell Alex is ever going to work with me. I voted for 3 straight.
Yeah, you're fucked on that front now.
Yeah, I know. And I really wanted to like potentially maybe work with him. So at least I can cross that off. Like,
Yep. Yeah.
So do you guys think we have Jim still?
Jim's free. He's out there. If
I mean, I
we
voted for
let
him, but whatever.
If we let him decide this vote, right?
But we need 5.
So a plan has been set into motion essentially of it's either Greg or it's Lauren. While I would prefer to kind of vote out either, I think maybe Lauren has a better shot of working with me, whereas Greg has said he's used my name as a decoy, and as far as I'm concerned, saying my name is still saying my name, whether it's decoy or purposeful. So I would like to think that Greg goes home here, because I think that Lauren is kind of a more valuable target to have down the road, as we can maybe get her out anywhere. Of course, this could all come back to bite me, and I know that John does not want to work with Greg, and I know that he wants to work with Lauren. So there might be some changing of the guard coming forward after this vote. We'll just have to wait and see.
Last tribal council, 4 names got written down: Jim's name, Alex's name, John's name, and Mackenzie's name. Yeah, you could say I was very blindsided by that vote. I had no idea what was going on. I thought the plan was Jim, and my pitch to get Jim was solid because everyone was worried about a potential idol. So they took a risk by voting Mackenzie, because if she had an idol, Alex, my friend, you would have been the one going home. And I said that all along, that was going to happen. It worked out in their favor. I got left out of the vote. But the good thing that I do is I don't get ticked off at people. I go back very calmly and I say, look, no hard feelings. We're good. I'm still with you. You can trust me still. I'm not an asshole. The people that are assholes that go back to the people that they just got screwed over by is such a turnoff, and then people aren't willing to work with them. So for me, I make them think that I'm not mad about it. I am pissed about it. And I want redemption for Mackenzie, obviously. So I'm going to win the game for her. But the thing about it is, I think people know that I'm very chill, calm, cool, and collected with the way I feel. And I think they trust me for this vote that it's going to be Jim or Austin. But some things have been in the works today. And if you can't get the numbers on Greg, easy resort, go back to Jim. But I think Alex is really keen on wanting to step up his game. Are we voting 5 strong tonight, or are you wanting to make a move?
That is the $1 million question, isn't it?
Okay.
I tell you 100%, my vote's not decided right now.
Okay.
I think they're both options I can deal with and live with.
Okay.
What are you thinking? Like, what would your big move? What if we weren't to vote as a 5? What do you want to do?
I don't care who we vote for as a 5. That doesn't matter to me. Either or. At this point, it doesn't matter. My only thing is, like, I know that you probably want to make a big move at some point, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you'd be right about that.
If Alex gets to end with the way he's playing the game right now, he has a 0% chance to win. 0%.
This is my island. I love it when a plan comes together. I wasn't 100% sure if I could trust all those people to get Mackenzie out, but looks like I could. Yeah, I burned my idol, but like I said in tribal council, I trusted them. I played the idol to make it out of the game. Really, it was a game move, because as long as I had that idol, my name's still in people's mouths. So now maybe it would lessen my target if I didn't go and win immunity right afterwards.
But I held my own. I did, the best I've done in one so far. So that was good. Ultimately, I'm sad I didn't get it, but I'm also glad John got it. On the same flip of the coin, I was nervous about going straight into it. It was kind of nice to just like get it done and go ahead and like know where we're moving forward, because there's always this like weird part of the game the night after tribal where people try to like set up a plan before knowing who's safe, and there's no real way to solidify anything. So people are just over strategizing without any end result for that night. So honestly, it was kind of nice.
But having immunity right now makes me feel so much more comfortable. Whew. I was really worried how things would go if I was just a means to an end for that group. Now I have at least a few more days to continue making my way through this game. Plus I got my revenge. I got my sweet, sweet revenge. So let's see what everyone wants to do with this vote, and we'll go from there.
Hi, John. This is for you. I know you're coming after me. I know you've been saying my name for weeks, and I'm just here to let you know that you will be unsuccessful in that attempt. People aren't voting for me. You're not going to have the numbers. And honestly, I realize why you might think that you have the numbers, and that's all because last week I had talked with my real allies, Lilly, Mike, and Alex, and I told them, why don't you tell John that if we all vote with him for Mackenzie, that they will turn on me. So I understand why you think that. You're not going to be successful. You're not getting me out tonight. And honestly, I'm going to try to get you out next time when you don't have immunity. So I respect your game. It's been fun playing against you, but I'm coming for you.
I think after this vote, I'm going to have to look to stick with my core 4 I've been working with. And I know a lot of people are going to be going after Greg because he's played one of the best games so far, but I think it's in my best interest to get out John as soon as possible. If he doesn't win immunity, I would like to keep Austin around because him and I are close friends, and I do trust him to a certain extent. And if there's going to be a way to get Greg out in the future, it'll probably be beneficial to have Austin there.
So I think it's finally Lauren's time to go tonight. Finding out now she has the safety without power to be used at 6. It's really dangerous. Even if she can will it away, her having it's not good. I don't feel great about the vote. I think I do believe Greg is the biggest threat, but then he's like talking about how he doesn't care if he goes, he just wants one of the 4 of us to win, and I appreciate that, but also is that just like a plea to stay in the game? I think he's safe tonight, but I can't guarantee that next week. I think Greg's going to have to go probably next week, but I think tonight Lauren's the move.
I think I have to vote for you because it is you or me. And I hope it's you, honestly. But I have absolutely nothing but respect for you. You've played this game so hard. It's amazing knowing someone who loves this game as much as I do and is willing to strategize for hours. But this is what we've come down to. We've made ourselves two of the biggest threats here. So I don't consider this a battle or a war. It's like friendly fire in a way, because I think both of us wish that we could have gone a little bit farther together. But I do hope it's you in this case.
Where's the vote going? Well, the vote's going a couple of different directions here. And I find myself in the middle once again, and people misplacing their trust in me once again. Last vote, Mackenzie trusted me to vote for Alex. Absolutely not. This vote, Lauren, John, and Austin are trusting me to vote for Greg. Absolutely not. So I will be voting for Lauren once again, and finally, she'll be going home.
It's not been confirmed if Exile has been completely taken out or not. And that's, I'm holding on to that because I strongly think it's going to come back and play at some point.
I know, they haven't told us. That's the problem.
It would be stupid to call it Survivor Online Exile if Exile only wanted to play before the merge. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Because from my understanding, everything's gone.
Well, hello, Pi Tribe. Final 8. Let's get this party started. At last Tribal Council, there were 4 different people who received votes. Mackenzie, Jim, Alex, and John. So, Alex, what the heck was going on at the last vote?
It just proved how chaotic this game has been. You know, since the merge, each vote spent a little more out of control, and last night with 4 out of 9 people getting votes really proved that. And yeah, it was pretty crazy.
And John, once again, we saw an idle play from you. So tell me about that.
This idle play was less about safety as itself and more about just letting people trust me a little more. There's been a lot of idle paranoia so far in the game, so I felt like playing the idle then would maybe make people not come after me this time, but I don't know if I'm so inclined to agree with that statement.
You got any more tricks up your sleeve tonight?
Well, they're rolled up, so I hope not.
Jim, tell me your thoughts on how the last vote went down.
Yeah, I was completely had no idea. And I do understand why I was not told. I was close to Mackenzie, at least in my mind I was, and obviously they thought the same thing too. So I can definitely see why they would not have told me that.
So what have you done in the last 24 hours to secure your position in the tribe?
I've done a few eulogies, but I don't know about that secures my position. I was like, but no, not at all. I've talked to people. They throw some ideas out my way, and we'll see if it sticks. I mean, I get told a lot of things, and sometimes good, sometimes not.
So right after the vote, you did not leave the Zoom call. You were informed that we were going to go straight into the next immunity challenge. Greg, tell me your thoughts when you heard that news.
Yesterday was like a bender for everyone. It was not an easy decision for anyone, and I think things kind of came together at the last minute. You needed a group of people who had never worked together to take out a Titan in the game. And I think everyone was kind of fried. So then jumping right into an immunity challenge that really was about like mental strength and memory was, you threw us for a loop, but I did not do very well, obviously. John crushed that. And got to give him respect for it.
Lilly, you were not the first one out this time, so congratulations.
Thank you, Morgan. Yes, I appreciate the acknowledgement. I know that I've joked about it a lot, that I'm not winning in these challenges, but I don't think I'm playing as badly as people think in them as well. So thank you.
You're welcome. And John, congratulations to you on winning immunity. How does it feel to know that you are not going to be receiving votes at this tribal council?
It feels great, Morgan. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if I didn't have this necklace, votes were coming on me today. I feel like I'm playing with borrowed time at this point, so I'm just going to make the most of it.
Let's talk about the vote tonight. Austin, has there been any talk of idols or advantages showing up tonight?
I think we've all realized that the idols may be out of play, considering that all of them that have been used, unless somebody has one. So I mean, who knows? Oh God. I mean, we obviously know that there is an advantage out there, being that Lilly has it. So, I mean, like kind of Mackenzie said last week, I think everyone kind of was able to look at it. If you solve it, Lilly, that's great, because I felt like I was literally picking needles out of my eyes trying to figure it out. It was painstaking, to say the least. Is it off the table, though? Nothing's off the table in this game. So you just gotta prepare for everything, honestly.
Fair enough. Lauren, how are you feeling about the vote?
I think it's pretty clear that it's between me and somebody else, and this is going to be the hardest vote that I have to do. And I'm actually it's sad. It's really sad for me. You make friends in these games, and yes, it is a game, but ultimately at the end of the day, you build relationships, and it's really tough when you've been with someone for basically the whole game and then know it's between you or that person. So yeah, it's emotional. I gotta be honest. You think that you're gonna come into a game and you wanna just get to the end and do what you have to do to build your case to the jury, but at the end of the day, you have to go up against a friend. It's a lot tougher than people probably imagine.
This game is definitely all-encompassing, mentally, emotionally, physically. Even though you're not living on a deserted island, I know it's draining on all of you in one way or another. Alex, how will tonight's vote change the game?
A massive player is going to go home tonight, and I think now we're at the point where after tonight we'll be at 7, and the final 3 or 2 just seems that much closer. And after tonight, I think deals are going to be made, plans are going to get made, and as we move forward to the end, I think no one is safe.
With that being said, it is time to vote, unless anybody else has anything to add.
I do. Let's get the suspicion out of the way. I've had it since Saturday night. I'd like to use my advantage.
And Lilly, what is your advantage?
I get to steal a vote. So I will be stealing John's vote.
All right, John, you will not vote. Lilly, you will cast 2 votes tonight.
I really wanted to work with you, friend. You're a great competitor. You're a great person. But I see myself going a lot farther with you going home.
Oh man, I thought last vote was the toughest vote I would have had to do, but this one feels tough, even though I know it's me or them. And I've said that before, but this time it's actually me or them. I have so much respect for Lauren. She has been an amazing person to play the game with. Glad to have made a true friend in this one. And I kind of hope it's you, but if it's me, I'm rooting for you.
I know I'm toast. I'm out of here, but I love you so much. Friendship means more to me than this game. I know you're voting for me. You knew I was voting for you. I hope you win this bitch, and I can't wait to vote for you when your ass is sitting at the final 3 or final 2 and I'm over at the jury. Love you. You take care, my friend.
My vote is for Lauren. I genuinely do feel bad about this vote. It was not my intention to vote out both of the girls. I wanted to go to the end, but when it came down to her, Greg, I can't let Greg go yet. And now for a little bit of vindication against John and his lack of ability to trust me, I'm also casting his vote for Lauren. Even if I go home using this double vote, I have to somehow prove that I'm in this game.
Okay. I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Ian, I'm just kidding. I wanted to make you guys sweat for a second. I know I'm out, but I just had to make you sweat for 2 seconds for your shocked faces. But
You got me, Lauren.
I know. You gotta have fun with it, right? It's worth
Lauren,
it.
you're such a good human.
Worth it. You gotta have fun with it, you guys. I know I'm toast, but yeah, read the votes, Ian. Let's see it.
All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Lauren. Lauren, that's 2 votes, Lauren. Greg. Tied. 2 votes Lauren, 2 votes Greg. Lauren. Lauren. 9th person voted out of Survivor Exile Island. Lauren. Lauren, the tribe has spoken.
Hey, good luck, everyone. Have fun. Remember, it's just a game, and y'all take care of yourselves. I have nothing but love for all of you, but have fun, and I hope to see some good gameplay. Can tell you that, because you got to earn my vote on the jury.
Well, okay, Paya Tribe. Congratulations, you have made it to the final 7. It seemed like tonight was going to be a blindside, yet Lauren calls it out. She knows she's going home. But the theme of blindsides will continue tonight because once again, we are not finished yet. We are about to have another immunity challenge. Morgan, take it away.
You guys suck.
Gotta keep you on your toes. For today's immunity challenge, you will be selecting a number between 1 and 1,000. Ian has a number between 1 and 1,000 written on this piece of parchment paper.
Oh.
So you are all going to write down a number between 1 and 1,000 on a piece of parchment paper. Whoever's number is farthest from Ian's number will not win immunity. They will be out of the running for immunity. However, this person will have an important role to play in determining who does win immunity. All right, reveal your number on 1, 2, 3. Okay, Alex says 711. Lily has 757. Greg has 313. Austin
that's
has
amazing.
625.
Oh, wow.
Mike has 523, and both Jim and John pick the same number of 224.
That's asinine.
Ian, please reveal your number.
Oh, it's my favorite number from 1 to 1,000. 982, which means that for some reason,
We have a tie.
John and Jim will be doing this again with a different number. Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
We have a tie for not winning immunity. John and Jim, please pick a new number between 1 and 1,000. Ian, you also need to pick a new number between.
Sorry, I already have one.
Okay.
Anyone want to bet the over/under that they do it again?
All right, same as before. I will count to 3 and you will both reveal your numbers, and then Ian will reveal his number. All right. Reveal your number in 1, 2, 3. Okay, John chooses 103. Jim chooses 224 again. Ian? 3. Jim, you have not won immunity. You will not be winning immunity tonight. However, you now have a decision to make.
Okay.
You must pick one of the other 6 people to also not win immunity. The person you select will then choose one of the 5 remaining people to not win immunity, and so on and so forth.
Oh.
The last person who is not selected will, by default, win immunity.
Actual hell.
I'm going to pick Lilly.
That's
Okay, Lilly, you do not win immunity, but you now must select one of the 5 remaining gentlemen to not win immunity.
I pick Austin. Sorry,
Austin?
I will pick Greg.
Greg, you have a choice between Alex, Mike, and John.
Sorry, John.
John, you get to determine who between Mike and Alex wins immunity.
Hey, give me the hard decision, guys.
This is so messed up.
It is.
Simmons.
Simmons, you do not win immunity, which means Alex, congratulations. You have won immunity. You will not be voted out at the next tribal council.
My mom will be so proud that this is how I won.
And interestingly enough, the night continues because that tribal council is occurring right now. Go ahead and rejoin the breakout room.
That's it.
My gosh.
Yeah, there's no time to talk. Remember, there is no messaging.
I get a vote this time, right?
What?
You
Yeah,
do get
I
to vote this time,
right?
John.
Ian, can I have my clue from McKenna?
Oh, yeah. I'm messaging it to you over Facebook. While I'm doing that, you can write your vote.
I mean, you guys know whose name is going on this piece of paper, right? Things didn't go as I planned last time, but hopefully I was able to speak to enough people about how dangerous you are in this game.
At this point, I think it's only fair that I try to stick to my original vote. Greg, good luck, my friend.
This one is one of my easier votes. John, I respect your game. You're playing well. I hope everyone else is on the same page here.
So I think Lauren gave her advantage to John, so that is why I'm voting Austin in the hopes that a couple other people from my alliance will as well. But who knows? It's gonna be fun.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, John. We're tied. 1 vote John, 1 vote Greg. We're still tied. 1 vote John, 1 vote Greg, 1 vote Austin. Greg. We're tied again. 2 votes John, 2 votes Greg, 1 vote Austin. John. 10th person voted out of Survivor Exile Island. John. John, the tribe has spoken.
Hand in the win now, guys.
Hi,
Why bother
John.
playing for the next week?
Good game, John.
Good
game, John.
Good game.
Game, John. Well, John leaves with some feisty food for thought. But a wild night in the books, and the 6 of you still remain. Take a deep breath and be ready for tomorrow's challenge. Lauren and John, you have been voted out, but you are not out of the game. You have instead been unknowingly voted to Exile Island. Tomorrow, you will compete for a chance to return to the game. So, as before, you are on Exile with just the 2 of you, and we will see you tomorrow night for your comeback challenge.